Ever wondered what makes New Orleans not just a city but a heartbeat? Nestled at the mouth of the mighty Mississippi, New Orleans is more than just a destination. It's a rich tapestry woven from French, African, and Spanish threads. Here, every cobblestone whispers tales of yore, every breeze carries a rhythm, and every corner promises encounters with the extraordinary. From the soulful echoes of jazz to the aromatic promise of Creole cuisine, this city doesn't just welcome you, it enchants you. Join me as we uncover the soul of New Orleans, one enchanting spot at a time. First stop, the French Quarter, where the past dances in the streets. Nestled at the heart of New Orleans, the French Quarter, also known as Vieux Carré, is more than just a neighborhood. It's a vibrant museum without walls, pulsating with history, culture, and art. As you wander through its lively streets, you're walking through the same paths that pirates, artists, and jazz musicians have tread for centuries. One cannot discuss the French Quarter without mentioning the architectural marvels that adorn its landscape. The St. Louis Cathedral, with its iconic triple steeples, stands as a beacon of history and spirituality. This oldest, continuously active Roman Catholic cathedral in the United States has been a silent witness to the evolution of this district from a colonial outpost to a cultural powerhouse. Just a stone's throw away, the bustling French market stretches out. Here the air is thick with the aroma of Cajun spices and freshly brewed coffee. This market, the oldest of its kind in the country, offers everything from handcrafted jewelry to local produce, encapsulating the entrepreneurial spirit of New Orleans. Then there's Bourbon Street, synonymous with New Orleans nightlife and jazz music. By day, it's a picturesque street with musicians strumming tunes at every corner. By night, it transforms into a lively festival of neon lights where the music never stops and the dance continues till the early dawn. Every corner of the French Quarter offers a feast for the senses. With its blend of French, Spanish, Creole, and American influences, it's not just a district, but a celebration of diverse cultures. Here, music flows as freely as the cocktails, each note and sip infused with a story. The French Quarter, a place where every cobblestone tells a story. Now, let's delve into the mysterious world of the New Orleans Voodoo Museum. Nestled in the heart of the French Quarter, this unique museum offers a deep dive into the rich tapestry of Voodoo culture, a tradition steeped in mystery and often shrouded in misconceptions. Voodoo arrived in New Orleans in the 18th century with enslaved West Africans. As these communities melded with the local cultures, Voodoo evolved into a vital part of New Orleans' cultural and spiritual landscape. The museum itself is home to a fascinating array of artifacts, from ritual drums and altars to the iconic voodoo dolls, each piece echoing a story of faith, survival, and power. Visitors often find themselves captivated by the tale of Marie Laveau, the famed voodoo queen, whose influence and legendary magic left an indelible mark on the city. Her story, like many others in the museum, challenges the Hollywood stereotypes and invites a genuine understanding of voodoo as a religion focused on healing and protection. From mystical rites to spiritual guides, voodoo in New Orleans is as fascinating as it is misunderstood. A few steps away lies Jackson Square, a canvas of artistic expression. Nestled in the heart of New Orleans, this historic park is not just a patch of green, but a bustling hub of culture and creativity. As you stroll through, the air is vibrant with the sounds of jazz and blues, melodies that seem to sprout right from the cobblestones. Look around and you'll see artists with their easels, capturing the beauty of the moment or crafting vibrant scenes on canvas. Street performers add their own dynamic flair, from mesmerizing juggling acts to soulful saxophone solos. Each corner of the square offers a new spectacle, a fresh joy to discover. Surrounding the square are the iconic Pontalba apartments, their wrought iron balconies overflowing with flowers. Nearby, the Cabildo stretches proudly into the sky, its walls echoing stories of the past. These historic buildings stand as silent witnesses to the square's ever-evolving artistic showcase. Jackson Square, where art and history paint the present. Ready for some soul-stirring music? Welcome to Preservation Hall. Nestled in the heart of New Orleans, this unassuming venue is a temple of traditional jazz. Since its inception in the early 1960s, Preservation Hall has been a sanctuary for the pure essence of New Orleans jazz, committed to safeguarding and sharing this unique American art form. As you step inside, the ambiance transports you back in time. The hall is quaint, almost untouched by the passage of years, with wooden benches and a small, well-worn stage. Here the focus is solely on the music. The air buzzes with anticipation as musicians take their places, instruments gleaming under the soft lighting. These are no ordinary performers, they are bearers of a profound musical legacy. Legends have graced this stage, their notes weaving through the air like rich audible tapestries. Witnessing a live performance here is not just entertainment, it's an immersive journey into the soul of jazz. Preservation Hall, where the spirit of jazz lives on. Next, we explore the Garden District, where beauty meets the eerie. Nestled beneath canopies of ancient live oaks, the Garden District of New Orleans stands as a poetic testament to Southern grandeur. Here, the air is thick with the scent of blooming jasmine and the distant echo of history. As we wander through, the streets seem to whisper tales of the past, each antebellum home a storybook in itself, adorned with intricate ironwork and surrounded by lush, manicured gardens. The architecture here is a feast for the eyes. These homes, built in the 18th and 19th centuries, showcase a blend of Greek Revival, Italianate, and Victorian styles, creating a visual symphony of columns, gables, and sprawling porches. It's no wonder that this neighborhood has been the backdrop for countless films and novels, its haunting beauty a muse for creatives and dreamers alike. One cannot talk about the Garden District without mentioning the famous Lafayette Cemetery No. 1. This resting place is as much a garden as it is a cemetery, with ancient oaks shadowing old, weathered tombstones. The air here carries a serene yet somber beauty, a reminder of the delicate balance between life and death, decay and growth. As we leave the shaded paths of the cemetery and return to the sunlit streets, the contrast is stark yet harmoniously beautiful. The Garden District is not just a place but an experience, an interplay of light and shadow, history and modernity. The Garden District, a hauntingly beautiful tableau that stays with you. No visit to New Orleans is complete without a taste of its culinary delights. At the heart of the city's gastronomic scene is the French market, a vibrant mosaic of flavors and aromas that beckons from every corner. As you meander through the bustling stalls, the air is thick with the scent of spices and freshly prepared delights. Here, food is not just nourishment, it's a celebration of New Orleans' rich cultural tapestry. One of the first treats to catch your attention might be the beignets, those delectably fluffy, powdered, sugar-dusted pillows of dough that have become synonymous with New Orleans. Served hot and fresh, each bite offers a little crunch on the outside, soft and airy on the inside, perfectly paired with a chicory-laced café au lait. Moving deeper into the market, the complexity of New Orleans' culinary heritage unfolds. Gumbo, a hearty stew brimming with flavors, tells the story of its French and West African roots through its roux-based broth, okra, and file powder. Each spoonful is a reminder of the city's layered history, served up in a bowl. Next, you might savor jambalaya, a vibrant testament to New Orleans' Spanish and French influences. This Creole dish features a tantalizing mix of spices, sausage, shrimp, and rice, each ingredient mingling to create a robust flavor profile that dances on the palate. The French market, where every flavor tells a story of culinary fusion. As the day winds down, a sunset cruise on the Mississippi calls. Imagine stepping aboard a grand riverboat as the sun dips low in the sky, casting a golden glow over the waters. The scene is straight out of a painting, with the New Orleans skyline forming a striking silhouette against the vibrant hues of the sunset. As the boat gently pulls away from the dock, the hustle of the city fades into a tranquil lull. The soft lapping of the river against the hull blends harmoniously with the sweet strains of live jazz music that begins to fill the air. Musicians with their trumpets and saxophones play soulful melodies that seem to resonate with the flowing river. A cooling breeze sweeps across the deck, offering a respite from the warmth of the day. Passengers chat softly, their voices interspersed with laughter as they sip on local cocktails and soak in the panoramic views of the city transitioning from day to night. The Mississippi, a serene witness to the vibrant life of New Orleans. As our journey through New Orleans comes to an end, the enchantment lingers. Let's take a moment to look back at the vibrant tapestry we've woven together. From the historic corners of the French Quarter, where the past dances with the present, to the mystical aura of the Voodoo Museum, each step revealed a new layer of this city's soul. We strolled through Jackson Square, where artists and musicians breathe life into stone and air. We felt the heartbeat of New Orleans in the soul-stirring melodies at Preservation Hall, where jazz is more than music, it's heritage. The haunting elegance of the Garden District's antebellum homes whispered stories of yesteryears, while the aromas of Creole and Cajun delicacies at the French market tantalized our senses, offering a taste of culinary history. Our journey was capped by a sunset cruise on the Mississippi, where the water's gentle flow seemed to echo our reluctance to leave. From the lively streets of the French Quarter to the serene flows of the Mississippi, New Orleans beckons to be revisited. Until next time, keep exploring,